Hey, it's Z with Small Scale Development, and today is March 1st, and we're looking at the Washington townhouses. And I need to get some water lines, water and sewer taps for the townhouses. And so, in order to get those, I need to pay for them. And in order to pay for them, the city. So let me back up. Uh, we need water and sewer taps, water coming in and sewer going out. And what we need to do is actually tap into the main sewer line and the main water line. In order to do that, that's owned by the city, and we need to both tap into that and also in some cases cut the street to get into that. And so the city will actually, in our case, will actually install that, but we need to pay them. In other places, sometimes you have to do it yourself. You get a private contractor and then have the city inspection. In this case, in Fayetteville, we actually pay for the city to do that. The city comes out and does it. So in order to do that, I need to have the site drawing that shows where the water and sewer will be. And so as you can see here on the drawing, here's the townhouses, and this is the 4 units on the north side. So I've drawn in the green for the sewer and the blue for the water. So we've got a street cut here. So what we try to do, we pay, I think this is pretty reasonable, probably less than what it actually costs, but we pay, I think it's, I can't remember, it's $425 for a sewer tap or water tap and $575 for a street cut. So we try to minimize the number of taps and street cuts that we can do. And so we're going to look at this site. So what we do is we're going to make one street cut here, down here. If you look where my cursor is, we're going to make one street cut for the water, and we're going to make 2 water taps. And this is where the meters are going to be. So each meter is going to be a double meter. So we'll have 2 meter boxes here, each with 2 meters in them. So we'll have 4 water meters. So we'll run the water, 2 of them here to the front, 2 of them to the 2 back. And that way each one has its own water meter. And that way they can control their own water. For the sewer, it'll all come out and it will come into one line. And that line will come out to the street. We'll make a street cut here as well. But we'll also run the sewer in the front of the south units, and we'll use the same street cut. So that way we can have the street cut one time, and then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll do another street cut for the water on this side, and we'll have 2 water taps. So we'll in total have 1, 2, 3, 4 water taps, 2 sewer taps, and 3 street cuts. Again, I've got to run this by the city, so they may have some other comments if they want something different, but that's the basic plan. So once I do that, then they'll invoice me. I'll pay and get it reviewed. They'll invoice me, and then I'll pay that, and then we'll go to the city, get some stakes, put them out there, and get on the schedule for it to be installed, which may take a month, six weeks. So we try to get that done as early as we can. Right now, we've got mainly got the siding and framing all complete. So now there should be minimal materials in the way, so we can put the stakes in, and it'll be clear where those will go, and we can eventually do the work without having materials in the way of that. So again, we'll get those tapped by the city, but we won't actually make those connections till later on. So there's 2 separate parts. There's the connection, the taps that the city makes, and then the plumber also has to connect from the units to that tap. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.